Return to the world's fallout and how the market is holding up post. You guys smash the everything crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content, and leave a comment down below whenever you walk away with the boost pack. As per usual, discount code MCOL40 will save you on your purchase over on Gamer's Choice. And best deals seem to be best deal and SP appear to be the two biggest cards here, and I'm not surprised to see that. Same thing with Druid's Worm, and then Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Sorcerer, being a very popular commodity, has also been very reasonable. Pot of Greed bringing up the rear here, along with a couple of other things. And Kong's also discount code MCOL40 save you on your purchase. SP has been the fastest moving card over here, following it up with Magna Hut and Baldrake, which is not all that surprising to see either. See Raigeki doing its job here, and Dragon Gate also being a relatively big pickup for people. Imperm also completely wiped out. So, you know what that means, everybody. Discount code MCOL40 save you on your purchase. All right, Gold Leo. These are now $43. These have actually gone down. We did see a decent amount of sales on Gold Leo itself recently. Now, once again, this deck performed very, very well at Worlds. We got the chance to see some incredibly interesting things, and just look at that. That's all just from yesterday on September 1st on Labor Day. That's an incredible turnaround on the market. I'm actually kind of impressed by that. Saber Dancer coming in about $6. Panther Dancer about $5. Now Serenade Dance is also bumped up back up to $5. Leo Dancer QCRs, this card coming in at $5. Not all that surprised for that. Lunalight Fusion also coming in at $5. Lunalight Tigers are $3 QCRs. That's kind of crazy. And Black Sheeps are holding about $1, $1.50, which is kind of cool. And Emerald Bird about $1. It's actually kind of crazy that the reprint for that's doing so well. Oh, okay, well, just Gold Leo appears to be the top end, but this card, this one has been tearing through a lot of the secondary market, and I'm not surprised to see that this card has been doing as crazily well as it has been. It was $16 24 hours ago. We've had a little bit of a drop here, but look at your sales in the last day or so. I'm not saying it's on Gold Leo levels of, you know, being eaten up, but this card is rotating enough on your secondary market, to say the least. So, yeah, it is definitely, we're in a very popular phase right now where people saw, oh, hey, you know, heavy polymerization, this card's crazy, you know, if these cards are really impacting the course of the meta as much as you think they are, that's what you're dealing with. Sky Striker, oh boy, hey look, raise, $330, definitely somebody trying to fire sell that. Roses are still $230. I still cannot believe how crazy these two are, sitting at the top of the pinnacle. These are at 170 now. These actually went down. That's 170, 185. Yeah, 195. Yeah, these actually dropped down. That's really, really nice. Glad to see those have gone down. Engages for the alts are 180. Kagari's market price at actually you got one for 130 and then up to 140. Trying to capitalize on that quick sale here, which is not necessarily a bad approach. Linkage, this is still mind-boggling to me. This is $103. Litmus Gates still holding about 100. It's so sad to see how much those dip down. Engage is at 96. Is $75 on Roses. The Ray Alt Arts are 35s. Such a big price discrepancy between those two. Shizuku's actually like $40 right now. Meanwhile, the QCRs went back down. So this is a cool thing to be paying attention to, has been like the discrepancies between the high-end markets. So that's interesting. Hayates are $20, sure. Meanwhile, the Altis are 15s. Kainas are 17s. Azaleas have also been kind of a ride, though I see that we've retreated back down to $17, which is very, very nice to see. I will take that. Cooling down on that's good. $10, $11. Hornet drones are $15. The fact that Hornet drones are at the price point that they are is kind of crazy. I gotta give him some credit though, man. The Sky Striker stuff in general it's truly a ride to be seeing. Now we got to go on over to Vanquish. You know, the winner of your event. Holy Sues are down to 167. Meanwhile, John Long's 108s, Rosin's still 87s, Heavy Borger's still 60s, Mad Love 17s, Kaiser's 18s. You got Holy Sue's at 15s. That's so crazy to see how much Holy Sue has dropped. Rosin's at 14s now, Mad Love's at 10. Anybody else find this astronomically weird at how much this has dropped? It just proves in how much like people ready for this deck to go away. It's still $80 on the CRs. Meanwhile, I see 20s and $20 on Stake Your Souls. Stake Your Souls having fallen very, very nicely too is really, really nice. Now, yummy. Did you know, actually this set in general, let's go take a peek at Justice Hunters. So Azuna Starlights are 92 for lowest? Yeah, about 92, but lowest bin is going to be 100. Okay, that's interesting. Rahu Draco Tail $60 now. Boxes are still holding at 70s. That's very nice. Fiminas are $60 Starlights with Mulas at 59 or 50. My bad. Izuna CRs are down to 53s as well. That's kind of crazy. Althenian's coming in at 40 now. Yummy is 45. Cupsy is 45. I see these Justice Hunters retail boxes are also kind of expensive. Yikes! I'm not spending $38 on that. Luki S coming in about 40. A Cookie 40. Lollipop 36. He's been dropping. Ripper's still holding at 35 too. That's kind of interesting. Izuna's there's actually been a pretty big decent drop off on Izuna recently. If you've not noticed with this, these are coming in about 30 now. Just a couple quick fire sales for this, but it's a pretty big indicator as to what's actually going on right now with this stuff. I'm actually kind of impressed with how fast Izuna has been dipping down, because, I mean, she was the poster child for this deck. $28. Case of the Canines are still 37s. King of the Swampy Boys repopulating at 22s. We're really starting to see a lot of a drop down on that. CR Snatchies still $20. And, of course, Cookie coming in at 15. So, I mean, we're moving along. Fiminas are also 15s. Hornet Drone's also moving at 15s. And then the rest of this stuff just immensely drops down very, very quickly. You know, Paradise Smasher being a $3 CR is also hilarious to me. It was a good reprint. They did fantastic at getting this stuff into the ground. Ashtira Fenris. This is something I talked about on the What Has Happened Here video, that this card's been kind of experiencing some fluctuations. Have been kind of interesting. I mean, you're about $28 to $29 right now, which is nothing too crazy on this. But you've got, let's see, we have a new cheap listing here at 14, and then about 16, and you're still holding about 16 to 17 on these Seeker Rares. These have been bumping around a little bit. Let's take a look at our sales data here. Yeah, just on 9-1 alone, you've had this many Fenrares actually rotating through. 831's a little bit of a cheaper day for Fenrir, but this card actually gets sales, and it's a little bit surprising, actually. OSS. So get these while you can if you think it's coming back, because I don't really think it is, but market seems to think it is. I mean, this card's accelerated up from $20. Your current lowest listing is about 23 to 24 on the uptick, and I mean, you've had a couple of sales. I don't really think this card's going to come back. But the secondary market enthusiasts seem to tell me it's going to. You've seen dollar. See, the thing with this card is, I don't really blame the market for thinking this is coming back, because when you look at dollar cards, they're more likely to reward you, and that's usually the case that we tend to see with these sorts of things. And then we've got the World 3. Oh boy, a Duelist League classic here. You know, for near mint, there's 3 listings on the market here. Anybody else find that a little bit weird, that when you're dealing with the niche Duelist League cards, you get surprised? And also Glare-Beast Heraclinos. For the old Super Rares, yeah, we have 47 listings, but I mean, this is very steadily a $2 card. I think this has got to do with just the time frame this is from. This is from the Duelist Genesis Special Editions. It's not all that surprising to see little bumps up like this, but Interesting market. But what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.